host. Welcome to Miro African TV. I am your host, Zebede Jikekori. As I promise you people that I'm trying to expand the Miro African television, I'm working towards it to make sure that those things come to pass. Today, I am in open place here in our open park, newly renovated. And the weather is also perfect. As you can see, I'm putting on just light cloth because sun is shining and the weather is perfect. Well, welcome once again, ladies and gentlemen, to Miro African TV. Thank you for tuning in. Please don't forget to subscribe to Miro African Television. Click that subscribe button and click on that bell notification so that whenever we get anything new, you will be able to be among the first people that will get the notification. So actually, I have a lot of things to discuss today. A lot of things that we need to touch, issues concerning Nigeria that need to be discussed. Most of you are followers of my good friend BVI Channel 1. As you can see, that our brother is doing a very perfect job to spread out informations about things going around our area, things going around Nigeria, a lot of things happening in that part of the world. And there are issues that he touched. I do watch his videos, I follow him. Zamfara State, he made a video about Zamfara State. On that area, I recall the last time that I made also a similar video like that one, where I discuss a lot of things. And there is something I would like people to look into it. Not only coming to Miro Africa, waiting and looking for a new video. You can also click on videos and watch the videos that I have already made before, years back. Even one of my selling videos now is video that I did 2016. We have 2019 going to 2020. It's now that people started watching those videos, where I discuss the issue pertaining the Igbos investing in Lagos State, Igbos investing in other part of the nation, where they should how they should defend, protect their over there. You know, my brother Chinedu was really upset due to things that are going on in Zamfara State. Well, as Ojukwu normally says, you know, as Ojukwu, our father, grandfather, our mentor, he do tell some people who fail to pick up issues in time, in the night, he do tell them good morning. And there are reasons why he used to greet them good morning while it's already late hour in the night. Because it is that time that their own day break. You know, many people, their own days break normally. That's people that do have foresight, see things before it starts happening. There are people that also come across those things after everybody have seen it and it's already too late. There is no mekwatarism you know, then they will start seeing what a lot of people have come across for a very long time. Yeah, Zamfara State, I'm still on that. As a traditional Igbo man, we don't talk straight. The great people of our land do talk in proverbs, talking from right to left. It's only those that are made, those that have the special power, blessing to understand areas where I am trying to touch. After passing through this corner, I'm just trying to explain myself because of the young people, the young youth. They don't have endurance to allow somebody to land before they will start challenging. Many may come across the video, we don't go straight to the point because you are trying to be too fast. At the end of the day, you will jump over the truth, the reality before you. But when you decode the rhythms of the elderly people, then you understand that they are trying to make you to mellow down, calm down, swallow things, so that you will be able to figure out the ingredients of those things that make up that food or whatever. So Zamfara State, I'm still on it. My brother mentioned about illegal mining going on in Zamfara State. I mean, my brother Chinedu, he made mention of that. Yeah. On that day, I really focused on him. I watched him. He was really, really upset that he was sweating inside his vehicle, telling you that he's wasting powerful energy to motivate our people from their slumber. But we have to ask ourselves this question: are we successful in waking our people up? Do our people react to all this enlightenment, teaching free of charge, the awakening cause, or are we doing it just in vain, that tomorrow it will mean nothing to nobody? Are we made to be this way? The way we are living, the way we are thinking, the way our lives are being managed? Or do we believe that tomorrow we will be able to change, adopt a brighter future, a brighter life, adopt the decoding system of a human, so that we'll be able to decode ourselves and understand how our genes are being programmed to function? In Imo State, our big brother, he now find out his really identity. We never throw away our sons. Truly, before, I thought that our senior brother that is promoting Onamumu don't do today, Charlie Boy, I thought that he's a Yoruba man. Before, when I was living in Lagos State, today he's now bringing back his project back to Eastern region and up to Imo State. The question is, why now? Why now? Do you know what? I'm still on the Zamfara State issue, but I really want to touch some areas so that you will be able to think, or you will be able to figure out how I reason, how I think on issues. Mumu Don't Do is a project all of us realize that it started from Lagos State in conjunction with Yoruba elites. And I keep on telling my people, Yorubas can only join you in any project of Nigeria or whatever you are trying to do in Nigeria, as far as you are an Igbo man, when they are not in position to control affairs. They will try to use you to achieve their personal gain, not the gain of the nation, not the gain of the movement you are trying to promote. Personal gain. And after that, allegations will follow. You will find yourself to be blamed. And they will torpedo your project. After they have achieved their aim, they will torpedo. They keep on doing it. It keeps on happening in Nigeria. You know, even though the Biafran agitation, when Nnamdi Kanu was pulling heavy weight inside Nigeria, I keep on shouting, and my people were calling me saboteur. I shout, I said, distance yourself from the Yorubas, because they are the one that keeps on doing us harm, not the Hausas. Hausa man have never harmed an Igbo man. Igbos have been living in northern part of Nigeria. I mean, the time of peace, not the time of crisis. In time of peace, the only people that keep on trampling on our people's property, our people's wealth, our people's activity in their own various areas are the Yorubas. The people that will start promoting restructuring when agitation of Nnamdi Kanu want to consume Nigeria. The Yorubas pop up with a new face of, call it whatever you like. Today, Nnamdi Kanu is in exile. Buhari has been re-elected back to office. Mumu Don't Do is now fighting allegations of corruption. Nnamdi Kanu has been subdued by the spirit of divide and rule. Yorubas came in and divide the mind of the people agitating for Biafra into three. Now, majority are now talking about the restructuring. The other group don't know where they belong. The other group have been scattered and rendered powerless. Until my people find out that their problem in Nigeria is not Hausa. In time of peace, Igbo people have never cried in Kaduna, Kano, Sokoto, Jos, in any part of the northern part of Nigeria, that the state government of that area is stepping hard on them, destroying their businesses, destroying their investment, uprooting whatever they are doing, selling properties without certificate of ownership, now turning everything to leasing, no longer owning the property in your own land. In the same part of the land, an Igbo man will buy 2 plots. A Yoruba man will buy 5 plots. Yoruba man will receive certificate of ownership. Igbo man will receive certificate of leasing for the next 50 years. And they will show you swamp that you will close for them, that will be useful for them in the next 50 years. The land have sinked and turned solid, that they can be able to use it the way they want. I am still in the issue of Zamfara state. In Nigeria, we have what we call the natural resources of the nation. And those natural resources In some states or some areas of the nation, those things belongs to federal government. Most of it belongs to state government. It depends on the area we are talking about or we are talking of. You know, let me take us a little bit backward. During the time of the colonial masters, the history made me to understand that the time of the colonial masters, that the Hausas and the Yorubas are calling the Igbo people backward people, because Igbos were fighting and resisting the pressure of the colonial masters. We don't want to associate with them. We don't want to be with them. We don't want to do anything with them. We keep on distancing ourselves, resisting them with everything in our position. While by that time the kingdoms of the Ghana Republic, Ghana Kingdom, and the kingdom of the Hausas and kingdom of Yorubas have already subdued and submitted themselves to those foreign powers. They started integrating themselves with the system of a white man, and Igbos were not, because Igbos were worried. Why are they not going back? Why is still this one DC moving around in our territories, carrying books and writing reggae pom? Why reggae pom? What is reggae pom? Why should one DC carry his bicycle and be rolling around the entire community writing reggae pom? Our people were very worried, asking questions that nobody is around and nobody can be able to answer nor give them response to it. By that time, the Nigeria of today, we are calling our people backward people. Until our forefathers realized that the white man won't be living very soon. And there is another way to counter what they are doing, or to understand how they operate. They now start sending their children to start associating with these white people, pushing their children to go closer, learn their language, and try to identify their culture, maybe figure out the best way to subdue and win that war. And the young youths of the Easterners now embrace the white man language, start interpreting the language to their fathers, and they find it very interesting. They start modernizing a lot of things that are going on in our own culture. Before Nigeria could be able to know what is going on, the backward people have dominated the entire nation. Why am I saying this? While we are still in Zamfara state, into the illegal mining. Today, our people are calling the Hausas that same name that the Hausas we are calling our people. They call them Abuki, they call them Katoriaria, they call it whatever you like. That's how they identify a Northerner. Seeing Northerners as backward people. Likewise the Yorubas. The same thing that played, or they jointly played against the Igbos. Igbos now are joining with the Yorubas, seeing Hausa man as a beggar on the street, backward man with no knowledge. But before their eyes, the Northerner, that Aboki, that Katori area, have dominated Nigeria. Why is it happening that way? Because when the people are pure in nature, when they have no grudges, when they try to figure out, when they are too nervous how things are being managed, when they are too curious to find out more, first of all, they get highly united, well informed, that the other ones that thought they are more higher in knowledge, more higher in ideas, will be sleeping, walking, while that person that being called backward person is getting smarter every seconds. Not every hour, every second is getting smart, figuring out the best way to defeat his common enemy, which they succeeded the way the Igbo succeeded during their own time. Yes, it do happen. Such things happen. And we shouldn't be surprised. The only thing we have to do is to wake up. Stop underrating your opponent. You know, during the time of Western Hof in Nigeria, he did tell Nigerian footballers, this game is not over yet until it is over. And ask yourself, when is it over? The time you will hear the final whistle, then it's over. Apart of that, no jubilation, no celebration, because under some minutes, Chile, it is something Nigeria turned the clock when the world thought that is over on Nigeria. That is game that is going on in Nigeria. What we are playing is game. He who has a higher card win. That is checkmate. That means you have to be at alert to figure out that your enemies are not sleeping. So on the issue of Zamfara State, the Northerners that we are underrating, are they underrating the Igbo people? No! They are still seeing you as their opponent. Upon their dominating the nation, they still believe the game is not over yet. Until maybe the entire country turn to their language and turn to their culture and also embrace their religion. Maybe by that time the whistle will blow. The issue of Zamfara State, I'm still on it. Illegal mining is going on in Zamfara State. Yes. Is it hidden? No. Why there are illegal mining in one part of the nation, in another part there is nothing like that? That is questions we should be asking ourselves. Northern part of Nigeria understand the Nigerian constitution very, very well. They constructed it, tender it to all of us, but they never give up on that constitution. Even though the constitution is fraudulent, or the constitution is nice, or the constitution is bad, they never give up in that constitution. They keep on finding loopholes to achieve their personal gain. In eastern part of the nation, are we doing the same? No. Why not? Should be our question, and I have answer to it. Eastern region, for now, are still respecting and worshiping money. Not worshiping and respecting money in terms of business. They do that in terms of business, in terms of other things, but in terms of political level that would decide for the future of their great-grandchildren, they will still worship money and serve money, which is abnormal. A northerner would prefer to send in learned people into politics so that they will have the upper hand to dominate the affairs of the nation. But in our own areas, what happens is that businessmen that has money will block the ways of those learned men that has no money. I mean, the lawyers, learned men in Nigeria are poor, while the businessmen that do buying and selling are heavily loaded, and they are the one occupying all our legislative positions in Nigeria. And our people has proverbs that normally says, somebody cannot give out something that he has not. In my wallet, I don't have gold. I can't dash out gold because I don't have it. That's Proverbs. I'm trying to say that is that the northern part of Nigeria are sending in learned men, lawyers, engineers, people who understand the law, who understands politics, how politics should be played, people who knows how to do it. They send in those people to handle the affairs of the northern people. But in eastern part of the nation, what we do is send in business people that only understand how to do buying and selling, that only understand how to monetize their people for money, instead of writing bills, writing as the northerners are doing. In northern part of Nigeria, the only law we know about is Sharia government. How the Zamfara state passed Sharia government bill into law. States have the right to do such things, you know. They have the right to pass such bills, you know, because they could be able to write those bills, formulate it in a way that it will suit and will not go against the Constitution of the Federation. And that they will get the bill passed. I'm not talking on federal level, I'm talking of state. Zamfara is a state. Zamfara and other northern part of Nigeria have passed laws in their areas, turning their mineral resources to be state-owned property, which they have adopted, and also in one way or the other push it in to become a federal law that the federal government will respect. But in eastern part of the nation, Who is going to write those laws? Those doing buying and selling? Those looking for the ways to monetize their people, to use them to make more extra billions, to win the next campaign. Maybe after governorship they will be able to go for senatorial position, because they are the only people that has the capability that can be able to bring out taxpayers billions of naira to buy one ticket to compete against one another, and also to buy their way through by lying and manipulation and sharing money. Today, they are mining gold and diamond in northern part of Nigeria, and our people are mad. Why should our own mineral resources in our own part of the country be national cake, and the ones in the north will be state and private enterprise? Because state have the right to lease those land to private companies owned by the northerners, and they will get their workers and mine those things and pay returns to the state as agreed upon. Maybe state will tell you they have a project, they need 50 billion naira, and they don't come with those projects can't wait until they mine out gold that will worth 50 billion naira. They will now knock on somebody's door. Do you have 50 billion? We have this territory, is full of gold and diamond. Whatever you achieve in that place in the next 15 years is none of our business. What we need from you is 50 billion naira. And when Alhaji gave them that money and start mining, we run mad. We start fighting. Why must our own resources be federal resources while their own are now state? Because they put the right people in power to pass bills and pass laws that will affect the development of the state and the progress of the state. Those who has the power to mine illegally on their own are doing it, and because state don't want that thing to come out and turn it to a national debate, they allow everybody to mine illegally, and peace reigns. If those things are happening in Igbo land, you will see that somebody in a community that thought that is more wiser than all will try to bring that matter to the state federal level, and they will terminate that law. How many northerners are doing those things? None. Yes, they are now fighting each other there. It's normal. Such thing until the more problems, the more misunderstanding, the more kidnapping, the more massacring will go on, then state will now figure out the way they will now give another conditions to those they lease those areas, how they should manage the affairs and reduce the rate of crime in the state if they have the interest to do it. But what I'm trying to tell our people here today, stop crying because of the mining state-owned resources in the north. Try to vote in. Try to motivate your brother who is a lawyer that has no money. You guys to go rally him, meet your elders, tell them, we have been sending those with bags of money and we have nothing. Now is to send in those that have the knowledge to write bills, to amend constitution, to amend laws, for it to suit us, suit our people, be beneficial to us. If you people, the Easterners, will realize it and wake up one day, because you keep on looking the Northerners are the backward people today as they look at you before, and they are dominating the entire Nigeria. The condition Igbo man is finding himself is the same condition Yorubas are in. Only that Yorubas can be able to lobby on their behalf. The Yorubas understand what is lobby. They are lobbying to get their way through. Igbos don't lobby. Igbos think that they will use headache and katakata to get their way through. You may get 3%, but the remaining 7% is lost. You may do gra-gra. You get little, but if you lobby, you may get all that you want. Until the day your own people will wake up to start choosing the right people for the right position. So what I'm trying to chip in here is stop crying because of Zamfara state or northern part of Nigeria, gold and diamond that they are mining. You call it illegal. It's not illegal. I just mentioned it here now. The state own those properties, and state have collected money from investors and hand that over to the investors to manage it. And they will use the money to do whatever to develop their state. Maybe those private companies, I saw some Chinese there, some other companies are working on those areas. Maybe a Chinese company will come and give loan to Zamfara state, and Zamfara will show them one part of the land, and they will start illegal mining without paying tax to the federal government. Even the government will tell you that whoever that want to mine, you can get your certificate to mine. But how many of you has the millions to pay for that certificate? That means it's not the game you can swim. That is big man's game of millions. But the same northerners, you will see them, business people will bring around 30 to 40 people and raise that amount of money and acquire that certificate to mine on that area. Yes, it's doable if you guys' brain are working. But you will not do it, you will try to get that certificate alone so that you work alone. Working alone can never bring success in your life. You guys got to unite with somebody to make it in life. That is normal. That is how things are being done. Either you accept it or you reject it, but it's normal. The northerners are working together as one, putting their eggs in one place to achieve what they want, while we are still on man alone. And where are we? Where are we? If you come, even I also picked the word Chinedu said that this is because of such things is motivating people to join the agitation. Let me correct that mindset. Biafra will not come. Biafra will not come. Do you know why Biafra will not come? Biafra is very easy to come, but it will not come. Very easy to achieve, but it will not be achieved. Because Biafra is like me standing here. When you mention Biafra, it's one people, it's one person, it's one organ, it's one object. But if you want to achieve me, can you achieve me without a leg, without a head, without teeth, without tongue, without blockers, without organs? Now you are picking up what I'm trying to say. You can only achieve Zebedi Ejike Korea, the founder of Miro African TV, when everything about me is together as one. Then you can be able to achieve the owner, the founder of Miro African TV. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. I'm requesting for you to subscribe to this channel. And if you have questions or issues you would like me to discuss about, or things you would love me to analyze, type it below this video and I will look into it. I will deep, I will analyze it, and I will present it to you people. That's why I'm here. And Miro African TV is also expanding to start producing home movies, you know. So if you would like also to be part of it, if you love cables, I will only mount it on the camera and put on the other gadget. and then put the microphone, hide it somewhere here, and now take the camera really back and walk around. And also I have another, there's another machine. It's about 700 and something euros, up to 800 euros. If I mount cameras on it, the more I move, the more I turn, the camera will follow me. It will help you people to look around the park, because with it I could be able to look around, go around the park. You will be able to see me. I'll be able to zoom in, you know. So on those areas, I need your support. I need to get a lot of equipments. Even though that studio, I also need studio lights, and those studio lights are very, very expensive. I need it to decorate the place, to make you happy, in the sense that you will be getting update every day. Issues we've been discussing every day. Eastern region affairs will be analyzed, you know. That's all I have for now. Thank you very much, and remain blessed. And I will say happy Easter to all of you who are Christians, and also happy weekend to those working. God bless you, and remain blessed. Bye bye for now.